Have you ever been told you're an overthinker? I used to wear that label like a badge of honor. I'd dive deep into every decision, mapping out every possible scenario, researching until I was drowning in information. If that sounds like you, stick around, because I'm about to flip that idea on its head. I had a huge realization. I wasn't overthinking everything. I was actually underthinking the one thing that truly mattered: taking action. It's a trap, isn't it? We spend countless hours worrying about what could go wrong, what others might think, or what the absolute perfect plan looks like. But we spend zero time thinking about what would happen if we just started. It turns out, real, productive thinking leads to doing something. Fake thinking just leads to more thinking. It's an endless loop of what-ifs and should-Is. The light bulb moment for me happened when I met this guy who seemed to make big decisions so effortlessly. I had to ask him, "What's your secret? Do you have some complex system?" He just smiled and said, "It's simple. I think deeply about what I want, then I think shallowly about how to get it. Most people do the exact opposite." Wow, that hit me hard. He was right. I was thinking so shallowly about my actual goals. These fuzzy, vague ideas of success and happiness. But I was thinking incredibly deeply about the tactics, the how-to, getting lost in endless research about different methods and strategies. I had it completely backward. The lesson was clear. You should overthink your values and your why, but underthink your actions and your how. So I started a new practice. I began asking myself better questions. Instead of getting stuck on, "What's the perfect way to do this?" I started asking, "What's the fastest way to find out if this even works?" Instead of my old favorite, "What if I fail?" I switched it to, "What if I never even try?" I came to understand that most of my so-called overthinking was just my old friend fear, wearing a clever disguise. It felt so productive, didn't it? All that planning, all that research. But in reality, I was just procrastinating. I was avoiding the discomfort of putting myself out there and potentially being wrong. Here's the truth. Action gives you real-world data that thinking alone never, ever can. You can spend 6 months thinking about whether your new business idea is a winner, or you can spend one weekend actually testing it with real customers and find out for sure. The people I look up to, the ones who are really crushing it, they aren't necessarily the best thinkers. They are the best learners. And true learning requires doing, experimenting, and getting your hands dirty, not just sitting back and thinking. So now, I live by a new rule. I give myself a maximum of 3 days to think about something. That's it. After 72 hours, I have to take some form of action, no matter how small or imperfect it feels. And you know what? That one small step almost always teaches me more in a single day than 3 days of just thinking ever did. It breaks the cycle of paralysis. Your overthinking isn't some shield protecting you from making mistakes. It's actually the very thing preventing you from making any progress at all. Progress requires you to make mistakes, learn from them quickly, and adjust your course. So I want to ask you, what's that one thing you've been overthinking? What could you just start underthinking by taking one small action this week? What would you test if you gave yourself permission to stop figuring it all out first? Drop a comment below and tell me what you're going to stop overthinking and start undertaking. Let's turn that analysis paralysis into an action bias. Together. Thanks for watching. And if this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe for more ways to get out of your head and into your life. See you in the next one.